New contract. For the Jandix Corporation, and we were paid 5 million for this. And it's pretty much takes 1 or 2 months, so what the hell could this be? No view. We're setting up a new plant on a small planet called Pitkin. There are no reports of any violent activity, but it's company policy to have all of our new territories checked out by Balmec lands before the VIPs move on site. It'll be an easy assignment and you won't have to do any fighting, but you know bureaucracy. My boss is writing me to really go after you for the job. After he's satisfied that Pitkin is clear, we'll send a dropship in to pick you up. And so long as everything goes smoothly, you'll get a nice fat bonus. Everyone wins. Investigate the city at nav point. Beta, destroy any enemy mechs. This stinks. I'm not quite sure why it stinks, but it stinks. Yeah, my boss is writing me to really go after you. Campaign journal. Well, it's about time. We earned a babysitting mission. I've heard that these big corporations have money to burn, but I've never gotten a piece of the action before. Odds are we won't see any combat either. Who starts a fight with a company? Okay, with the bonus that Weasel Janklow was talking about, I might look into hiring some more aerospace support. Wouldn't hurt, but it is expensive. Sometimes I wish it was back the way it used to be, and all I had to do was fight. But I'm making a lot more money now. I never realized, but our old commander was robbing us blind. One thing I'm sure of, I'm not going to end up dying in someone else's war like she did. When I was on outreach this last time, I heard about a guy who retired after being a merc for 20 years. He bought himself a whole planet. Now that's doing it in style. I'm expecting trouble. A lot of trouble.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Ambush.
All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, go suck my balls. Get rid of those arms. This is a heavy thing they have. But those arms
Internal
are
heat at 700 Kelvin.
Fuck it. Increasing speed. I'm hoping to get hit a little bit less. I'm changing my sights. This is clearly a trap for us. We're getting hit too regularly.
Enemy mech destroyed. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
We need to shoot the arm of that panther. This is serious trouble for us. A little bit of trouble with the controls there. Need to get rid of his arm, nothing more. Again, arms first. That we can focus on killing them.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent.
Seems like they're
Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
from the Federated Commonwealth.
Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
We don't have ways to get rid of heat really anymore, and we're taking heavy damage.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent.
Why don't
Emergency
we
heat
have our
shutdown
wingmen
overridden.
here?
Enemy mech destroyed.
They could have really made a difference. I'll have to abort. The reason I'm doing is because we really had no wingmen, but we have two mechs. I'm wondering if they're not with us because of the last mission was with a mech we didn't own. Screw it. I don't want to do that. But I think we might have gotten into a fight worse than it should have been, basically. What the fuck are you doing? There goes the night vision or a thermal imaging. Going down.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Luckily we don't have any ammunition really.
Enemy mech destroyed. Secondary objective. Destroy all enemy mechs. Successful.
It wasn't an actual objective. Oh, we did it anyway. Goal was just to make it a lifeless city. So this was totally pointless. Hopefully the bonus covers for 2 medium lasers at least, and the repair cost, so that's at least closer to 100,000. Couple of 100,000 probably, because we took internal damage, lost heat sinks too. We should be able to repair.
External camera.
Yeah, we lost one arm. The weapons weren't there, but we also got critical hits to the torso on the same side. We almost lost all torso armor. So that could have potentially Those are deadly shots. Rear armor handled quite well.
Connecting to satellite link. Nav beta reached. Mission successful.
It's a good thing that I was still in orbit when I got your distress call and could coordinate a pickup. I thought that Chandex thing seemed too easy. Never trust a sure thing. Anyway, you made short work of those pirates and they won't be running that stick again. Just pay closer attention next time. I'm not be around to bail you out. So, destroy enemy mix, 50,000. But the bounties for those kills were 100,000. So they'll barely cover the loss. Definitely not worthwhile, really. But on the other hand, it was a good experience for us to get a little bit more fighting against a tougher enemy. What's blatantly obvious is that the weapon choice we have now is not good enough. We need something to shoot at while we're overheating, or we need to downgrade something. Or add additional small weaponry, whatever it is, we need to do it. Otherwise, it just isn't good enough. It's not bad, but otherwise you couldn't take 4 on with if you had a bad weaponry. But it needs to be. We need to figure out some way to get more out of it. Sources at the Jandex Corporation confirmed today that an unknown pirate band had been masquerading as Jandex, which manufactures hair care and personal hygiene products. The pirates' ruse had been to hire mercenary units under the false pretense of guarding a non-existent plant, and then go to ambush them in order to steal their mechs and equipment. Although some have fallen for this maneuver, earlier today a mercenary group ended the pirates' scheming on Pitkin. Flatline, leader of the group, spoke today to a CNS reporter on Outreach. We were aware from the beginning that the Jandex job was a scam. We just took it on ourselves to clean up some of the scum trying to prey on hard-working, honestly mercs, Flatline said. Jandex Corporation has discontinued legal proceedings against the pirates as they were all killed in today's battle of Pitkin. Yeah, I do like the fact that we were sort of bullshitting our way. We always knew from the beginning that it was a scam. Yeah, we knew that something was definitely wrong with it. It was a clear deviation from what we could expect from a normal contract. So it's not a total lie, but I'd at least like to think that that wasn't exactly what we were expecting, maybe. And we're trying to put the best base on the event from our side. We knew what we were doing. And that was a quick one. Really? Any new news? It was only a month, I think. Pirates raid deep. At Planet Royal's Gamma jump point yesterday, a single pirate jump ship entered system. The pirates, reportedly from an unknown periphery state, launched 2 dropships towards the undefended Mayo moon of Royal's large gas giant. Federated Commonwealth Military Media Liaison of the sector admitted that Mayo holds 2 large mining facilities that provide elements useful in the creation of battle mech armor and ammunition. Mayo has a population of 67, all miners who work a 6-month rotation before returning to Royal for 3 months. Fortunately, a rotation will complete in 2 days, and a Federated Commonwealth dropship is already en route to rescue the miners. Commonwealth expects there to be no casualties on Mayo, as all civilians will evacuate days before the pirates actually land. Military experts believe that any movement of troops around Ground Royal could jeopardize the carefully worded 3039 treaty with the Draconis combined. Civilian authorities from several worlds have expressed their concern over the shocking raids and have requested additional troops to deal with the pirate threat. Starlink technology discovered. Yeah, that Starlink was sort of what we had before the human race broke down to these different factions, warring factions. So that's sort of the golden age that preceded what we have now. So you can find new technology from that golden age. In other pirate-related news, a cache of Starlink-era weapons has been discovered by the small pirate outfit Everson's Marauders. The super weapons have already been distributed to several arms dealers throughout the Inner Sphere. So, what super weapons? That didn't go well. 2 lasers, 3 heatsinks. We'd covered the cost, but we were still on the negative because we need to get new supplies. Inferno. I think that creates heat in addition to damage. Extended range, large laser. So same as this, but probably a significantly larger extended range. I will always buy heatsinks. Jump jets you lose occasionally, but not really all that often. Well, lasers, medium. Problem with the... I'm thinking of buying the large lasers, extended range lasers anyway, because they're not always gonna be on sale. Extended range PPCs would be great. PPCs are good anyway because they have a significant punch. So if you get a good shot in, or you can at least, it's much easier to have a moment of a good shot than it's to maintain a constant good shot, like we have to do with the medium lasers, because unless we get a constant stream of fire going, nothing's going to die. With PPCs you can just fire the burst. It does a significant amount of damage, so in many ways it's easier to use. And the damage gets applied in a concentrated spot that way too. So we just don't have enough of such weapons. I'm interested in buying some of these longer range missile platforms. I have no idea what there's no way to take information out of those. And we should know how much tonnage does this add to our make. That's vital information, so I'm disappointed that we can't see it. We'll have to... Oh, we don't. Let's look at our contracts first. We need at least one new... Not necessarily now, but before we accept the long contract with the Draconis.
Accessing.
Nothing new for hire.
Connecting to Comstar contract
this
database.
month, search and destroy, search and destroy. I think we are now at early to 3046. So that's June. That's a lot of months. We could probably do some of these random missions. We are in a couple. It's an extra million for us, so it's not something insignificant. I'm going to check the news to see the date. There's a date to be had. No, there's no mention of what. So I'm 99% certain that we can afford to do a mission. At least one or two before accepting
Connecting
the
to
larger
Comstar
contract.
contract database.
And I'm interested in taking them. That million we might make is the difference between getting a heavier or heavy mech or not getting it. If I'm not going to use one myself, I'd like to have a wingman then that has long range missile capabilities. A catapult would be just fine. But something like that. Yeah. Long range missile 15, maybe even long range missile 20. I'm not going to get it now, I'm just looking to so what kind of weapons I should start buying at the weapons merchant. You can't suddenly get a lot of these launchers, so we might as well try to get a view of everything now. Auto can. We do want projectile weaponry at some point. I think I'll buy one autocannon then at this moment. Just so we can buy more at a later date. Yeah. Now we need to do the missions so we can recover from these. They're more of an investment in specialty situations. I'm somewhat interested in testing out how well would small lasers do. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of those. But the problem is if I customize the strap with the small lasers, it'll mean taking out these. That alone is 250,000. Then if I add the small ones, yeah, it's another 250 to 300, so half a million. So I don't think so. It just isn't worth it, and I'm still wondering about the math. Yeah. I'm going to save here just in case we
Select game. Game saved.
just in case taking a random mission
Connecting to
contract.
Comstar contract database.
Yeah, taking a random mission contract pushes the time over the startup date of this one. I'm not going to miss that one, no matter what. But I think it ended in January something. So February, March, eh, we have 2 to 3 months to burn here. And search and destroy sounds nice. I guess we'll try Draconis Combine. Their bounty, yeah, Salvage Strike is 4. Yeah, Salvage Strike 4. Let's do this one. Draconis Combine Mercenary Contract. Draconis Combine requires a small mercenary unit to perform a simple search and destroy mission on the planet Rumium against Free Razalhague Republic. The latest intelligence data and the final mission details will be sent to you en route. Enemy resistance is expected to be light. Draconis Combines will pay for all travel expenses, all reasonable ammunition expenses, and will provide you with a dropship. Yes. And the next time we'll quickly do that, see what kind of other contracts we have available after that.